Hey, that we can load game. Live City. I do need to do open side. Need to edit. Also, if you're wondering how the next year gaming videos editing going, AI Corp episode 4, maybe a few weeks, couple of weeks, maybe up to a month. Episode 5 is either going to be 2 weeks after that, or it's going to be 2 months after that. We should also get ESVCO 2 episode within the next month. We will get ESVCO 2 episode within the next month on the 20th or something. I'm gonna finish with the editing. Like I'm just gonna be like, this is the editing I've done. I do need to plug in the music. I think I'll probably do that, and then I'll just go through. And then like on the 15th, or it might even be next weekend, which will be the 15th next weekend. I'm gonna get all the editing done, and then from that point, the weekend after, I'm gonna make sure the video is actually like done, and I'll upload it that weekend. Oh, why ain't it work? Oh, okay. I can't pause today. Somehow else. I got such a weird problem. I just don't think it works. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, just this. What do we want to do? Oh, it's being so annoying, so quick. You know what? We're gonna go on. Video game. I'm redoing it. This is how annoying it's become. Ordering raw material. But yeah, yesterday 2 episode 22 should come out. You can go watch the other live stream I did, plus EA Reacts and the gaming 2 year special. Also, there should be some EI Inc. 2 special things. Also, for EI Inc. news, I need to start working on Comp 7 because compilation. The reason why I say Comp 7 is because in my laptop the files are COMP. I don't know why. That's not how compilation of best. It's comp, but I don't pronounce it that. I mean, I do pronounce that, but when I'm saying it shorthand, I say comp because yeah. Um, they shouldn't be called that. They should be called compilation. Yeah, that's not. Eh, um, I'm gonna have to work out how to fix that. I have no idea what's happened there. Options, controls. Uh, we'll try this. Uh, yeah, my F stick is broken. Ah, this is weird. You know what? Options is not good. I'm just whenever I'm gonna need to. Someone else. If I can just pause the time like that. I think someone else is on my controller as well. Yes, it's on here. Has that fixed it? Yes, that did fix it. Gracious, gracious issues. What do we need? Residential. Yeah, what? Do we want to extend the housing estates? You know what? We've got all of this. How much? How much milestones am I at? We're really close to a number one. You know what? I'm gonna extend this road. Freeform. kind of come down. Like that. Just to check, this has a speed of 100. This does actually have the same speed as this, but I reckon it's gonna be. I mean, you have to kind of maneuver. Yeah, just then gonna. This is obviously gonna. There we go, and then. And then we can change the direction of this, and then we can upgrade this. Traffic. If I just hold this. There are still people, I reckon they're actually going, yeah, they're actually going in the city. So, I reckon most of these people are going between. Yes, they are. But I'm gonna aim to put an actual motorway between these guys, because this road does not do the adequate amount of demand. We are actually now just going to upgrade this. Yeah. Well, actually, to be fair, we do actually have a motorway one. Upgrade. We can then switch directions. Yeah, what I think I'm going to eventually do is put a proper motorway, turning off from, I mean, tiles, probably about here to about here. I'm going to put a proper motorway with proper junctions. That joins about there to about there. But we are a bit busy. So what do we need to do? Because we've connected this. Then what actually we are going to just come in to we can probably just it looks nice, yeah. As then it just curves all the way up there, as well as a is there a 2 and 3? There isn't. This suppose yo traffic. Is this still yo traffic? Uh, you know what? We are just going to go in the wide side. Um, uh, I guess we can go here. Uh, uh, sorry, I'm not talking. I'm just mentally not working. I'm just so focused, being like, ah, so this goes here, and this goes here. There we go. So we've got the. And then this, we can do it. Upgrade, upgrade here. Um, highway. Change direction. We want to change direction, upgrade, grade, and actually we want to go through. Um, uh, change directions. Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, you know what? I am. I'm actually gonna convert it to actually, you know what? I'm gonna convert it to a 6-lane main road. No. So let's just change it back. We can just go through. You know what? We're just gonna. Should also mean April, January. I'm just trying to. Accept. There we go. Anyways, are there that many people using this as a alternate route now? Just to cut between motorways? Yes, there are. That's actually surprising to me. Since, well, you look at all this, it's very slow, inefficient roads. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna have it running on with trees. There we go. That has wasted immense amounts of my budget. If I look at city information statistics, population has been stable. My treasury has. City value has actually been stable, but my treasury has depleted majorly from basically just building roads, which is impressive that I've built so much roads that I've depleted my coffins. We're just gonna give it a ever so slight touch of smooth, and that should enable me to Uh, anyways, we now want to connect these. This is the really posh area. If I'm not mistaken, this is kind of middle class, maybe. I mean, when do we get hide and seek? Not yet. We can then just we'll start with a road cutting along here, and then a road cutting along here. Then we can have one that goes up to here, which point it meets a road kind of hugging this. Just in case, if I just make it really high, yeah, it did that. Kind of almost. And this can then come in to meet back there. This one can come across over, over, over. And then we can just have that. This is my extremely posh area. This is kind of the posh, expensive area. It's not gonna be too posh. Like, they are still, all the houses are still next to each other, but it's a nice housing stay up on the hill. There we go. We can then just come in where we've got rubbish here. We might end up coming in. Also, just do. How many is this putting out? Only one, so we're probably fine. Health. A place you like here, does that cover the entire district? This. We could probably come put one up here, one down here. Like one centered here, one centered here. Not enough money. You know what? We're gonna turn all these stuff off as well until we need them on. Until people start complaining about taxes, I'm just going to leave it. Until enough people complain about taxes, we can then come in, drop them to 12. And now everyone should stop complaining about taxes. And now we are about 40,000 richer. So if I just turn these all on for approximately 1 second, not what I meant to turn on. What costs? 400 of them. Well, oh, these only cost 160. That covers this kind of action. We'll have one person up like here and one down here. So that's like there, and we can also have one like here. We are just going to relocate this one like here. And this one a bit further up, about here. And then we can then relocate this one about here. Then we can actually relocate this one down here. Actually, you know what? We can relocate it down here. And then this one we relocate it. Okay, you know what? We're gonna turn all these things off while I gain funds. We're just gonna tax everything. How are we doing for power and water? Just to check. Oh, we're doing fine for power, so we can probably cut the budget to 1 through 5. I'm being very, very careful with my budget. New things because it seems to always go insane. Anyways. You know what? We could just take a yo now. Nah. But I am impatient, and how much does it cost to pay back weekly cost? Yep. And this is just so I can go in. Um. Uh. And then we'll just try and attempt to pay it off as soon as possible. And then power. We can just turn on the things with power. Which is 2 schools, right? You have got water, haven't you? Oh, I need to connect it. Anyways, the only other thing we need to do is zone. So I think I'm going to zone this. Oh, it's residential. You know what? We're just gonna select all of this, and then as we go, I'm probably gonna. What we are gonna do is I'm gonna fit. I'm probably gonna select. We'll probably do a medium here. We're just gonna run. Oh no 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 no. You can just run along here. We'll just go through and clean it up. Stuff like film. Uh, there we go. And we can just that. Uh, I'm just gonna clear it up. That's basically on the edge. That's close enough. I am then going to go large, fill in the rest of this. We'll probably go through and change it a bit. We can then come in and zone this as one district, and we are going to set some policies. That is actually Fairview. Fairview Hill is a great name for this place. Get an incredibly fair view of the hill. Fair as in, obviously, actually recreational use is already here. What's some city planning? Heavy traffic man. Uh, Combustion. No. Oh, I have just done heavy traffic ban. Businesses. Let's see. Does that is that commercial? Oh, is it this one? Yeah, you have a few more policies. NIMBY. Ah, yeah. Don't build there. I never said you should build there. We can then undo that one. Vehicle power. That one we can as well as this one. Oh, you're not building. Why ain't you building, bro? So what we are just gonna do is I'm gonna police station this end. Maybe this one. we're gonna do the insane 29% just to be able to fund everything. So first we can buy this, then we can go in like that, and I'll think about buying a high school. Enough money. Power should both connect. And then we can then cut the taxation rate. Pay now. Payment you have to pay me 18k, which is nice. Oh, maybe build then. Oh, I didn't. This shouldn't be. This should be turned off. Hi, it's building socio. I haven't got demand for anything. Is everything going up or? Because you're not building, are you? This is so annoying when you don't get demand for anything. It's not even like I've got the industry. What's it? Okay, then just. I can't be bothered to build back because it's way too. Yeah, you just need to. Oh, maybe delete a road. You know what? I'm not even going to bother to rezone it for 1 minute. Buildings. I guess I will just go in and zone because it's annoying having to go through fix it all. Now, you can build here. Is this not zoned or? No, that is zoned. You can build there. You know what? We are just going to. There we go. Um. Uh. There are 191 people who live here, 2,000 who live here, 700 who live there, 1,000 who live there, and 1,000. So this is the most populous actually. But it does take up, when I look at it, it does take up quite a big space and it's not mixed, is it, like this? How many people work here? What's your complaint? Not enough customer. How's the tramline doing? I didn't even check on it. Doing well. Oh, here was something I was going to do. Bus line. I guess you could just have. Then we can. we want to just and then we can just go back. Just extend the only out of this. Just yay! Taxation policies. Oh, we got high density. Yes. Toll boost. Oh, Metro and all this. Yes. Something we are just going to do is we're just gonna set up. It's just supposed to intend to add a couple more buses. Six, we want to just have 4 is probably gonna be a nice amount. 5 is probably I know this is posh district. It doesn't mean we won't have overly sized buses. A few overly sized buses because it's just easier to run. It clogs up the traffic, yes, and that's my main priority. Order passengers 1 and 5. What's this one? And 3. Oh, 3 is the really accessible young one. 2. 2 is like. Oh, 2 is the one that refuses to show up. 4 is your internal service, and 6 is the new service. And I've also got Tramline 1, which is, I think, my busiest public transport route, yes, and then Tramline 2, which is my second busiest. Because trams are very busy. Also, this is an absolutely gigantic line. I am now able to add Metro, so something I might do is I might go from I might go like that. Nah, I'm gonna do freeform. Oh, will you dislike this? This is just, and to be fair, it only really connects. And then that's on a bus stop. But we're gonna start behind here. And we can go here. My goal for this is to make it a more quicker public transport. Like you can get from one end of the city to the other in very time because it runs underground. Is anyone wanting to go on this? Yes. We are going to start with two 150 trains. Probably overkill considering the population. An eventual goal would probably be to extend it up here and to have another line that services this area, maybe stops here. I was going to do one thing though. The metro is going to yield this. Settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that can actually be 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then where's it stop? Metro. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then right on the high school we can I'm just gonna check time. Okay, so we are gonna finish probably soon. When we can. Yeah, small. Okay. What's happened? Okay, so we are just gonna do fill. There we go, we are just upping the density around these areas. You know what? Setting. Oh, another thing we're gonna do is fill. Another thing we're actually gonna do is I'm gonna go. And we're gonna go settings. There we go. We are upping 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we're upping the amount. Seriously. Yeah, we are trying to up the density, so more people might. We're just gonna use this. We haven't got any demand for anything. So, yeah, something we can now do is we can, yes, this. There should be a CO, but okay, it's because it's all in Europe. Can I? Enable build style. Yes, and enable build styles. We're gonna do that for all of them because high density European looks horrendous. I'm just saying, it doesn't even look British or British. Like it looks so super medieval, and I didn't really like the aesthetic in a brand new city. This is 2030, mind you. So it shouldn't look so old. What? I think the 2 chains is probably about what we need. We could probably afford another train station. Where could we put this? Probably at this kind of hub. That could probably be a good extension to Eve Branch. You know what? Actually, you know what? I really don't want to add what's it? You know what? We're just gonna. I'm then gonna add a branch line here to here and back, and then we are just gonna go. Well, as the fact that we are going to change this to your North American style as well. This can say European style. I honestly don't care about this industry because it's not going to be high. We ask, is this European style? American style? Yeah. Have we built up any residential? No, we haven't. Oh, we got industry demand, but there's plenty of industry zoning, so yeah. How long have we been live? It's probably time to start considering an outro, isn't it? Yep. What have we got done today? Fish District has been built. Plus we've added all that. How much does diesel cost? There we go. And now I've bought a nice big flat piece of land, which would be perfect for what I need to get done. Also, I've bought the junction. Now I can redo this in a stack. That's next live stream. I'm gonna go through and redo that. That's gonna be my goal. The wall is still here. I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think I've destroyed any parts of it. I might destroy a bit of it, but who cares? That was all there. Such a doesn't tell me the height. It just says that this is high up, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh, so this is all underwater. This should all be a lake, but it's not wet enough to be a lake. So if I got rid of this, this would all be one giant lake. So actually, this is about ground level. So assuming if sea levels were only just high enough for this to stop being land, or just a big enough wave, which probably was a big gulf, this would actually be a perfect place. If you raise sea levels by like 5 meters, this could be a perfect place to build your port. Or if I just got rid of all this ground and I don't know, dumped it in a hill, maybe made this higher up, this could be the most perfect gulf. Or I took the dirt here and I don't know, built an island and expanded one of these islands. That could be a perfect place. It's like perfect, but it's above ground. It is definitely vulnerable. Even this skyscraper can barely get above 0, the top of it. But this is very high up. But I do think, like, to these guys, it's high up. But it's not monstrously high compared to these guys. But these guys are underwater, so their opinion doesn't count. It does definitely seem like a monstrously big hill. It's a big basin, isn't it? How's traffic doing? I haven't even checked on traffic. I've been doing lots of road and passenger. How's 400 people use trams every week and 200 people use metro. Oh yeah, I added a new metro line, didn't I? Now I don't think this branch needs 2 metro trains. I think 1 train's probably just about enough to cover these guys. That's the main line. I was saying about this one, which actually only has 1 train running on it. We might extend the branch line. Monies. Eyes. Pay now. If I just look, here value. Value's doing well. Budget versus taxation versus treasury. Right now, treasury is about saying there's total taxation. You can see when I boost taxes. How's population? Oh, it's shot up to over. It's just absolutely exploded. I think over 4 square kilometers, 7,000 is medium. It's a regional town, like maybe your district town, like center of a non-metropolitan district, maybe. The amount of prisoners is skyrocketing. Look at the number of cyclists, and just quickly, let's put up population so you don't get confused. Yeah, the population was stagnant at that point. It just grown, but it did not grow by that much. We've got in 100 cyclists. That's okay, isn't it? Imports versus exports is another. Oh, exports has declined. What? Birth rate, death rate, influx. Birth rate is almost right. How's education doing? I have that right. Employment percentage doing good. Education level. Oh, it's declined. I guess that's probably because I've kicked a bunch of people out. That sounds much worse than it is. Ah. Has this increased your population? Yeah, 2050. You're at 2150. These are all doing well. This is still populous, but it's only at thousands over a very large area. Water, you guys got. Don't. No, you do. It's water amount that I'm struggling for. Um. I'm probably gonna redo that into a stack next time. I haven't even yet you looked at you. So we are very quickly gonna do is I am just gonna give it we can just have this road in three kind of join you and then uh, we're just gonna very quick not the kind of ship road I want. Um, we are actually gonna make it probably a bit bigger than things. Actually, something we are gonna do. I'm just gonna remove. Freeform. There we go. And yeah, this is kind of the main motorway junction. Isn't you know what? We are actually not gonna have that in there. So because what we are actually gonna do is we're gonna have it. This is the last thing I'm gonna do because well I need to finish it. But we are just gonna straight actually here freeform and we can just have that. But obviously we want to just fix that so we go in. There we go. The thing is, this can you can turn off this one. Get into it. Since this is the starting tile, we need to we only need to buy these two. So if I just look up, buy this one, so that basically ends up buying that island, and then we need to buy up there, and then we would have done the 3x3 square. We have got a yacht of this like island. It's definitely an island. This big kind of rivery island. There's kind of the other island that's probably not going to be as populated, but it's going to be another major one. There is already a motorway bridge crossing that one, and there's one crossing to this really big island, and then there's this smaller one, and there is really small ones. But this is the only inhabited one so far. Yes, except that one's definitely been inhabited. That one's almost definitely going to be inhabited. And that one will definitely be inhabited. But anyways, I think I probably need to think about finishing. I'm just gonna check how is this doing. Good. Oh, a lot of traffic coming in from there. There's even a truck going around that. Ah, some of them are. One of them's coming from here. Interesting. Someone's coming from this area. How many how many weekly tourists? Yeah, but how many to the city? 12. How many people are in here? 1,200. Total population is now 7,000. So if I we'll just quickly, before we do the outro, just want to population has skyrocketed. I think the beginning of this episode was around the beginning of 2030. You know what? I can just check. When did this episode begin? $2028. Let me look. 2028, so that's just before. So it slightly dropped. Oh, no. 2028, we've then exploded since then. We had a slight drop, but we went from about, we can probably say about under 6,000 to over 7,000, which isn't the biggest explosion, but if you look at city value, that's been stably growing. The budget's actually been quite stable. The birth, education, that's the only problem. We have increased it over today, I think, but not that much. Students have skyrocketed. Tourism's been up but stable. Tourism tax income's been kind of stable, as well as happiness. Residential zones increased, commercial zones increased. Industry has dropped off a cliff. Offices has increased. Prisoners has gone up a bit. Cyclists skyrocketed. Disasters, none. Imports have kind of dropped. Was it definitely 2028? It can't have been. Very end of 2028, that's why. Yeah, it's kind of dropped. Imports have going to be stable. Exports, they've dropped off for some reason. But my treasury, what's that compared to taxation? Taxation is, yes, then, but it sometimes overtakes, actually quite routinely overtakes. Budget is almost always, but yeah, if you look, taxation is, what is very rare is when taxation's gain over budget is really low. But we have amassed some wealth. I think eventually it will probably be very, very rare for it to. I could probably just do one more thing. I'm going to extend the metro down here. You know what? just be a bit easier to get to. It's a bit more convenient. I think the metro trains can probably floor it a bit more. I reckon this is probably a mix between American style and European style, because the stations aren't really, really close together, but they're also not that far away from each other. It's probably more like Sheffield, because Sheffield? No, I'm thinking of Leeds, in the fact that there's a bunch of different metro centres. There's a bunch of different major settlements. It's not like London or, I guess, Liverpool, but not really Liverpool. I guess like London or something like that, where there's just one really, really dense kind of urban one thing. I guess Westminster and the City of London were originally separate major settlements, but they kind of weren't. Unlike like Leeds, which was a few different settlements that merged into one giant settlement. And I guess Manchester, but not to the same extent. Like Manchester hasn't got okay. All good. That's all good. Now what? We'll just turn those on, but that's we've got a bunch of stuff. I am going to have to stop now, but we are just gonna do. Anyways, please, or just quiet over the next few seconds. Please subscribe if you want to see more. Share this if you think other people enjoy it. Like this if you enjoyed it. What else do I say? Hit the notification bell if you want to be informed of new content. Look at the channel page to see my already existing content. Hopefully, let me just check. Just wait a second. Gonna go on actually YouTube Studios because it'll be easier. Do I have a playlist called Live? Yes, I do. No, yes, I do. I just need to add the previous one. Edit. Edit. Playlist. Yeah, City. Live City. There is a playlist called Live City with all the current live cities aside from this one, so you can just go through and watch that. Anyways, I just did that. I just added the previous one I've done to that. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day, and bye bye.